karong adlaw atong gisaulog sa simbahan ang kapistahan ni Hesukristo, ang atong labawng pari. Gani kining maong kapistahan ato ning ginasaulog gayod sa Huwebes paghuman sa Pentecostes. Kay kini naghisgot mahitungod sa misyon ni Jesus, ang iyang priestly office, the munus sacerdotale. Kay nasayod kita na si Jesus mao ang modelo sa mga magtotoo ug labaw sa tanan modelo sa tanang pari sa tibuok kalibutan. Banto gani ang mga pari dinaingon nato acting in persona Christi, acting in the person of Christ. Og isip mga laiko, mga magtotoo, kita giauhag sa pag-ampo sa mga kaparian na mahimo kami sama ni Kristo, na mahimong maluluyon, masaligon, ug labaw sa tanan mahimong pari, ang pari ni Kristo, ever living to intercede for humanity, atubangan sa amahan nga atuas sa langit. O kini dili lang kini hagit kanamong mga pari, to be like Jesus in the midst of the world. Kay dakong hagit ka natong tanan, ilabi na. Kay daghan kay kitag kagubot sa atong katilingban, regarding sa impeachment, regarding sa mga political circus na nahitabo karon, dili lang kana, daghan pag mga moral issues na atong ginaatubang. The issue of corruption, the issue of divorce, the issue of same-sex union, and many other social and moral issues na kinahanglan nato atubangon. But as Catholics, where do we stand? Asa man kita mo barog? Panahon mo atubang kini kita sa mga issues sa atong katilingban. Of course, we are asked to stand didto kang Kristo, na si Kristo lamang ang atong barugan o baruganan. Kay wala kitay laing solusyon sa problema sa katilingban except Jesus. Panto gani nindot kaayo karon ang atong kasaulugan. We are reminded to the priestly office of Jesus. Kay sa atong pagkabinunyagan, dili ramang kini mga pare, kundi kita we share the common priesthood of our Lord. And what is the common priesthood of Jesus? It's more than the liturgy, more than the hour celebration today, but bringing Jesus to others. Bantog nindot kaayo ang ato ang mensahe kanunay sa ato ang late Pope Francis. Diba ang iyang mensahe katong mga first years niya sa iyang papacy. The mercy and compassion. Ang pagkamaluluyon, pagkamapasayloon sa Diyos. Kani he highlighted the importance of mercy and compassion in our Christian life, in our church. Kay nakita sa atong anhing Santo Papa, kung unsa gayud ka-importante ang kaluoy. The true face of love and compassion. The key element of our Christian life. Gani iyang panudlo, iyang mga buhat, reflected a commitment to serving the poor, the marginalized, those people who are in the peripheries. He even encouraged the church to be a place of healing, to be a place of forgiveness, mercy, compassion, kindness, and forgiveness. I believe this is our duty as Christians, as believers of Jesus. We must be forgiving. we must be merciful because God has forgiven us. Maskin sa atong pagkadakong makasasala, ang Dios kanunay nagpasaylo kanato. Jesus calls us to extend mercy, to extend forgiveness towards those who cause us harm, towards those who cause us grief. Because this is our calling. But what is our action, our response to the mercy and compassion nga kanunay ginatawag sa ato ang aning Santo Papa, the late Pope Francis? First of all, I believe the importance of communication. To communicate. Kanunay kanato ning madungog. To build a strong, lasting relationship. First, let us learn to communicate. If there is resentment, kung nakitay kahiubos, kasuko, pagdumot sa atong isig katao, hurt feelings, and if there is resistance in our heart, we must communicate. We need to talk about it. Let us learn to talk about our feelings, especially those people who are concerned. Let us try to build bridges and not building walls. Kaya ang problema manggod nato mga igsuon karong panahon na. Instead of communicating, we love to speak, talk, and talk, and talk without even listening. Na to the point na mag-create ka ng kagubot, mag-create ka ng mga dili maayong panultihon. And it is very evident in how we use social media. Na kung naatay problema, di ba, diretso nato ibutang sa social media. Natay kasuko sa uban, social media dayon, i-Facebook dayon. Without even talking to the person who is concerned. Kung kinsa man to ang atong gikasukan, na instead of fixing our issue to that person, mas mudako na hinuon kay ato mang gi-Facebook. And this just shows the lack of communication. Kay siguro kitang mga Pilipino, we are not confrontative. Kung naatay issue, instead na istoryahon nato sa tao na concern, ato hinuong dautan og libakon. Is that mercy and compassion? Mo ba ang spirito sa pagkapari ni Jesus? Kaya ang pagkapari ni Jesus is preaching the gospel, to evangelize the people, to bring Jesus to others. And kaduha, let us learn to compromise. It is not to compromise with evil, because that is non-negotiable. But rather, to look for meeting points, to look for halfway points, where one party can give away, and the other can give away. The people can meet halfway, without compromising morality and commandments. Kaya sa tinuod lang, there are some things that we can give up. And we need a humble heart to do this. Ang pagkamaupaubsanong kasing-kasing. Kaya the problem with conflict, not because we are right or we are wrong, simply because we do not know how to compromise. Gani ang kagubot sa atong simbahan, sa kalibutan. We do not like to compromise. We do not want to give. But we all know the principle of life, to give and take. That there are times that we need to compromise, except to compromise with evil. As I have said, that is non-negotiable. And we can only do this if we have a humble heart, mapaubsanong kasing-kasing. Kay timan-an nato na ang garbo, sama sa diingon ni San Agustin, nagpahimo sa mga anghel ug mga yawa. while humility nagpahimo sa mga tao sama sa mga anghel. And the third, but not the least, is to contemplate, to learn to reflect, meditate, to pray. When we have met halfway, let us look at the same direction and pray. Let us offer it to prayer. I remember during my time in the seminary, ang among spiritual director ato kanunay magpahinumdom kanamo mga seminarista. Moingon siya na, when you are in doubt, do not decide. Instead, bring it to prayer. Kung naadaw mo'y kalibog sa kinabuhi, kung mga butang na kailangan ninyo nag-i-decide, na before you take decision, before you decide, iampo ka na o ihalad sa Diyos, mga yogiya sa Ginoo, to contemplate about it so that we can discern. Because the problem with people of today, we are not praying anymore. Maybe we go to Mass every Sunday. We go to Mass every day. But the question is, are we praying? Do we talk to Jesus? Do we talk to our God? Gani ambot lang kang mga karon na minaw. Naglingkod ka mo diha sa inyong lingkuranan. Unsa ba ang sulod sa inyong huna-huna? Unsa ba ang sulod sa inyong kasing-kasing? Are you praying? O ang inyong huna-huna naasap gawas? Kung unsa inyong kaunon unya, inyong mga labhonon kay holiday man karon, wala may trabaho, diba unsa may nasa sulod karon sa inyong huna-huna? Ang atong focus ba diha kang Jesus? O ang atong huna-huna naglatagaw? Because what is important is to communicate with our Lord, to pray to Him, to consult Him, in whatever decision na atong pagabuhaton. Busa mga igsuon, let us try to communicate, to compromise, and above all, to contemplate as we celebrate the feasts of our Lord Jesus Christ, the High King. Inaot paunta.